Welcome back to the show. We are about to see a Pilates demonstration that is perfect for rehabilitation if you've had an accident or an injury or just need to work on your spine. Barbie Dukes is here. She's the director of the Center for Movement. And we're also pleased to welcome Gail Borison-Socken, one of the clients. This is so exciting to have you, Barbie, because we've actually never seen this arc barrel used before. How is it traditionally used in your everyday practice?
So it's really for supporting the spine in a variety of positions. So if somebody has issues with their neck, for example, which you mentioned to me, and Gail will demonstrate that you can support your head and your neck and still work on those core stabilizers.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Okay. So we have the lovely Gail here.
Good.
And Gail, you're going to show us.
Okay.
So Gail, why were you going to the Center for Movement?
I had trouble with my back. I had very bad sciatica that was running down my leg. It was restricting my movement, and this has really changed things for the better.
Great. Gail, if you need to move your mic pack to the side, feel free.
Yep. It's there.
Okay.
So we're just going to point the knees the other direction.
Okay.
So we're just going to bring the knees the other way. And, okay, that's okay. Go ahead. Sit there. Okay.
Good.
And
we're going to move it. Okay.
Okay,
Move this way.
So that's what's great about this. It's very portable and lightweight.
I love it. Yeah, you just switch it around.
So she's just going to start sitting down. She's going to take in a breath, and then she's just going to exhale, and she's going to reach over the arc barrel here. And she's just going to stay there, and she's going to really inhale into the rib cage.
Is that forcing the air sort of through where it normally wouldn't be going?
Right, exactly. So we're really expanding this side of the rib cage, and we would be doing both sides of the rib. So you're just going to breathe in, you're going to exhale, and she's going to come back to a seated position using her obliques and her core to sit up nice and tall. And then she's going to do that again, inhaling, exhaling, and reaching over. So this is terrific for somebody, for example, with scoliosis, their thoracic spine, their rib cage is really tight.
Yeah.
And then from here, she's going to rotate towards the arc barrel just a little bit more.
We can actually hear her breathing and working on the breathing as she's doing this as well.
Good. Inhale, exhale. Yes, exactly. And she's going to come back up. So it really opens up the ribs, and we really want to breathe into the three-dimensional volume that we have in our lungs.
What does that mean? Three-dimensional volume. So there's levels?
Yeah, so our ribs are like an umbrella. Think of your rib cage like an umbrella. It opens in 3 dimensions. But like Jacqueline was saying, we always bring short and into the top of the ribs. So we want to bring it into that whole...
We want our whole...
The lower lobes of the lungs. The lower lobes of the lungs, that's where the rich oxygenation process takes place. So we'll just do one more.
Okay.
Now, doing this, I mean, does she do this exercise over and over again? Or is there a series
we would do both sides.
Okay.
So
you always got to balance it out.
Exactly. Always working on balance, inhaling, and she comes up using her core into a seated position. Okay. So this is great for somebody who has asthma, for example. Increase your lung capacity. So from here, she's just going to line her back. Okay. We're going to put her shoulders and her head to rest on the arc barrel, so really supporting her neck and the upper thoracic, upper rib cage. She's going to imprint her pelvis, bring her knees one up. There we go, and she's going to bicycle her legs. Okay, so she's working on her core stabilizers.
Yes.
But she's got her neck supported, her shoulders are supported, but she's slowly increasing that strength there.
Because
she's still getting the workout, but but also working on her spine.
Exactly.
Because it's rounded, is it sort of forcing back the forward head posture because it's sort of pushing it back out as well?
Right, so she's actually in a neutral spine position here.
Right.
Okay.
So it's really supportive, and then as the client would gain strength, so just sit up for a minute, and then we would have her just having her shoulders on the arc barrel, so we're just going to do the same exercise. And then as they develop strength in their neck flexors, the front of the neck here, and increase oblique strength, then they'd be able to do it like this.
So for someone new, you start off with the most basic level, and as you're working on their body,
exactly,
it sort of increases to another level.
Exactly. You modify it as they grow and get stronger.
That's
Gail,
great.
stop working out for a second. I'll give you a rest.
Okay.
You've been going to the Center for Movement. How have you sort of seen your body and your movement change?
I feel much more empowered now. I feel that my posture is better, I carry myself better, and if I feel back trouble starting, I have tools. I know what to do to stop it before it becomes debilitating.
And your sciatica is under control?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful.
Very
That's
much
great.
So.
I love this.
Yes.
And so, does this differ much from when you hear of a regular Pilates class?
Oh, yes. So this is one-on-one work, and I do a customized program for each individual. So she had sciatica, and I developed a program that specifically met her unique needs, and it's not within the group setting.
It's one-on-one.
Which is great.
Yeah.
So we did mention the sciatica. What are some of the other common issues that you have clients coming in?
Scoliosis, postural dysfunctions, osteoporosis, women whose bones, and how common is that?
Sure.
Right? So we do a lot of resistance training as well, and I've had clients who come back to me and they say, wow, you know what? My bone density test has actually increased. So they've increased,
Wow.
Yes, that's true.
How long does it take to see improvements when you start?
So, well, I work with somebody, you know, women typically only get them done once a year.
Yeah.
So that's when they find out.
That's
but a year
fantastic.
to get bone density back is a year well spent.
Oh, absolutely.
And Barbie, what does the Center for Movement do? Because it's not just this.
So we do Pilates training, and we also work with dancers as well and help them with their technique and,
That's
everything,
fantastic.
right?
Yeah.
If people are watching right now, where are you located and how can people find you?
So thecenterofmovement.com, and we're in the York region here, Bathurst and Centre area.
Yeah.
Fantastic. The website, everybody, is the Center of Movement. Let's see a few more moves, Gail, going into the commercial break. Don't forget, everybody, we've got lots more on the show. We're heading outside for a little barbecue with Barbecue Naz.